As men, we are often taught to hide our emotions, to be strong and never show weakness. But fear is a natural and unavoidable part of life. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign that something needs to be addressed. From the fear of physical attack to the fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of being judged, fear of the future, and more. These fears can hold us back and prevent us from living the life we truly want. But it's time to stop letting fear control our actions and start taking control of our own destinies. Imagine being able to walk into any situation with a sense of calm and control, not letting fear dictate your actions. Imagine being able to face any challenge that comes your way with courage and determination. But how do we get there? How do we overcome the fears that hold us back? It's not easy, but it is possible. In this video, we'll be discussing the reality of fears, exploring the root causes of fear, and providing practical and actionable advice on how to overcome them and live a life of confidence, courage, and true masculinity. So, are you ready to face your fears and become the fearless man you were meant to be? Are you ready to take control of your life and live it on your own terms? Step 1. Understanding the root cause of fear. One of the first steps to overcoming fear is to understand its root cause. Sometimes fear is rooted in past experiences. Other times it's based on assumptions or expectations of the future. By understanding the root cause of your fear, you can start to take steps to address it. For example, if you have a fear of public speaking, it might be rooted in a past experience where you were laughed at or judged while speaking in front of a group. Understanding this root cause allows you to address the underlying issue and work on building your confidence in public speaking. Similarly, if you have a fear of failure, it might be based on assumptions and expectations about what others will think of you if you don't succeed. Understanding this root cause allows you to address your limiting beliefs and work on developing a growth mindset. It may also involve challenging limiting beliefs and assumptions and working on building resilience and self-esteem. It's important to remember that overcoming fear is a process and it may take time. But with a better understanding of its root cause and taking the appropriate steps to address it, you can start to take control of your fears and live a life of confidence and courage as a true masculine man. Step 2. Managing fears that are out of our control. Understanding that the things we fear are often out of our control is the second thing you should realize. The real key is learning how to manage these fears and not let them control our actions and decisions. When it comes to fears like rejection, failure, and the future, it's important to remember that these fears are often based on assumptions and afflictions that we make about ourselves and others. We tend to imagine the worst possible outcome and let that fear control us. But the truth is, we can't control the actions of others or predict the future. We can only control our own thoughts, beliefs, and actions. One way to manage these fears is by practicing mindfulness. This can include techniques like meditation, journaling, and deep breathing to help bring you back to the present moment and focus on the things you can control. For example, if you have a fear of rejection, instead of constantly worrying about what others think, focus on being present in the moment and be true to yourself. By practicing mindfulness, you can start to break the cycle of negative thoughts and assumptions. Another way is to set realistic and achievable goals for yourself. This can help you focus on the things you can control, such as your own actions and decisions, and give you a sense of accomplishment and purpose. For example, if you have a fear of failure, instead of constantly worrying about what could go wrong, set a realistic goal and work towards achieving it. This can give you a sense of purpose and focus, and help you overcome the fear of failure. It's also important to develop a growth mindset. This means seeing failures and setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning rather than seeing them as a reflection of your own worth or abilities. For example, if you fail in a business venture, instead of giving up and seeing it as a reflection of your own abilities, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. By developing a growth mindset, you can start to see failures as stepping stones to success. Finally, surrounding yourself with the right people is also crucial. The people you surround yourself with will influence the way you think and the way you feel. So surround yourself with people who support you, who believe in you and who will push you to be your best. In conclusion, fear is a natural part of life and we will face it at some point. The key is to understand that fear is not always a bad thing. It's a signal that something needs to be addressed. By understanding the root cause of your fear, practicing mindfulness, setting realistic goals, developing a growth mindset, and surrounding yourself with the right people, you can start to take control of your fears and live a life of confidence and courage. As men, we are expected to be strong and in control, but the truth is, we all face fears, but it's not about being fearless. It's about learning how to manage our fears and not let them control our actions and decisions. I'm repeating again, fear is just a signal that something needs to be addressed. Tell this to yourself the next time you feel uncertain in a difficult situation. So don't be afraid to confront your fears, because in doing so, you'll become the fearless man you were meant to be. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you take control of your fears, hit that subscribe button and join the tribe of fearless men. Remember, fear is just a signal. Now it's time to take action and live your life to the fullest.